All right, folks, we're back at it for round 2 tonight. Some more Topps Heritage. 2025 Topps Heritage. The new stuff. Good times again with Topps, as you guys know. This stuff comes with 24 packs, 8 cards per pack. Looking for an autograph. You get a relic at least, but another red ink auto like our first box sure wouldn't hurt. Pick your team. Take a look at the sidebar. That should be all set. As you do that, if you see any discrepancies, give me a shout in the comments, and I will run the randomizer to see who gets any non-MLB cards for this one. 4 or less will keep it. We've got 6. Start it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So spot 16. Let's get this off the screen. Go over to spot 16 here. It's going to be Corey. We'll mark it, a couple asterisks, and that's where our non-MLB cards will go for tonight. Alright, let's get this box cracked open, get started. Okay. Squared up. On to the good stuff. Yeah, good luck, Johnny. Here we go. This one starts off with Spencer Steer, Ronaldo Lopez, Gary Carpenter, father-son. This one goes to the Yanks again, Roger Clemens, just like our last box. Yoshida. Alec Burleson for some chrome. Blue Speckle Chrome, Cedric Mullins, and Austin Riley. We'll top load our chromes. Garrett Cole, Kevin Gosman, Eric Wegeman, Daniel Schneeman, Ronald Acuna Jr., Chuck Yeager, Test Pilot. It's our first non-MLB. Luis Garcia for Blue Speckle, and Jared Jones. Pick 3. Max Meyer, Bryce Miller, Bobby Witt, Donovan Solano. There's Ryan Bliss. Nice, Johnny. I'll top load that for you. Amelia Earhart, Yasmani Grandal, Blue Speckle, Hayden Birdsong. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, no problem. Shohei, All-Star. Shohei home run leaders. Matt Olson, Adele Amador, David Peterson. We've got Chrome, Blake Dunn, Blue Speckle, Riley Green, and Rob Refsnyder. Zach Neto, Ellie, batting leaders Bobby Witt, Imanaga, all-time All-Star Clemente, Orlando Arcia, Zulueta, blue parallel there, Chris Sale victory leaders, call them win leaders from where I'm from, but sure, victory leaders. Sounds cooler, I suppose. Waldrop. No, not really, Tony. Chris Bryant, Pablo Lopez, Christopher Morel, Tarek Skubal, Nick Castellanos. Blue parallel is Logan Gilbert, and Aaron Judge is the record breaker. Young Ho Lee. Major League leading fireman Ty Madden, Luke Weaver, Nathan Eovaldi, Raldo Perdomo, Blue Border Adley Rushman, Justin Warbleski. Festa, Kershaw, Luciano, Jackson Jobe, JT Realmuto, Chrome Sean Burke, Trey Sweeney, and Nick Madrigal. Let's check some bags. We'll start with the rookies. Anything over 400 or with that tiny text above the black banner? There's one in Trey Sweeney. We'll topload that one. Let's check these backs. Looking for anything over 400 or with tiny little text above, right above the corner of the black banner there. Say an image or something like that. Nothing going here. Nope. All right. Willie Castro, Jose Caballero, Tyler Phillips, Lucas Erceg, Robert Suarez, Barry Bonds is through the years, Blue Border Class A, and Dylan Dingler. Yeah, Tony, pretty much. Yep. Mm-hmm. Marcell Ozuna, Yariel Rodriguez, Adley Rushman, Josh Naylor, Pete Alonso, Refractor, Alejandro Kirk, Kel Rayleigh, Yuki Matsui. Jazz, Simeon, Blake Dunn, DJ Hers, Jackson Holiday. Chrome is Trevor McGill, Alejandro Kirk, Chris Sale. Kyle Gibson, Mickey Moniak, Ernie Banks, Dalton Varsho, Seth Brown. Nice, Yamamoto for our insert there. Danny Jansen, Blue Speckle, and Javier Sanoa. load. Loperfido, Jacob Wilson, Trevor McGill, Burleson, Bregman, McCutcheon. A lot of ends there. Matt Waldron for Blue Speckle and Ibanez. Teoscar Hernandez, Kuiper Ruiz, Luis Guerrero, runs batting in leaders as Aaron Judge, Ian Hatt, Refractor Scooble, Carlos Rodriguez, Bryson Stott. Still looking for our first numbered parallel or our hit. The stand is looking a little lonely over there. Let's take a look at some backs. That might solve the problem. Let's see if we got anything. Here's one from the rookies, Carlos Rodriguez. Check these backs now. .472 with Cal Rayleigh. Simeon is not. Alejandro Kirk is. All right. Couple there. Yeah, Josh, we didn't get any in our first box. See if we can find one in this one. Marte Correa Iriarte, Belozo, Brenton Doyle, Gleyber Torres. Blue border is Vinny Pasquantino. That looks nice with the blue bat and the blue hat. J.P. Crawford. I see James Wood. Reese Hines. Jackson Chorio. Andy Paz. Griffin Conine. 40 out of 150 on the blue. Some rookie action there for Miami and Anthony. And there's our hit. It's a dual relic. Freddie Freeman. Yeah, we had Mookie Betts. Now Freddie Freeman. Let's get some Ohtani in the next box, huh? All right, Dodgers. That's going to Heather. Nice, Heather. Let's take a look at this on the back. Any number or anything like that? Nope. Single player dual relic. I like how they say that. All right, let's get this top loaded. That's a fun one. Freddie Freeman Clubhouse Collection. That's our memorabilia for tonight. While we're at it, let me get more sleeves here. Let's top load this Griffin Conine. Let's have that back there, kind of. Finishing up the pack, we had blue Josh Hader and then the James Wood. So let me top load this one. And top load this one. Okay. Cool. Onward. Let's see, Tony. It's possible. At least it wasn't high number last year to get a relic and an auto. Abrams, Brian Hayes, Class A, Cheville. Hey, there's a buyback. That's our first one of these. Bob Stinson. He used to be box toppers last year. Chrome Mike Yastrzemski, Brian King for a blue rookie, and Ryan Mountcastle. Gonna need some more top loaders in a moment. Alright, bear with me. Got about 8-ish packs left. Jake Rogers, Aaron Nola, Brian King, Pete Fairbanks, Tyler Soderstrom, 25th anniversary card. All right. What is this? They did this for, was it 2021? I remember those boxes with these. That's cool. All right, Joe, we'll get that top loaded. Not sure if that's a case hit or what. Zach Wheeler for the blue speckle. And Ellie De La Cruz. I know the Bobby Witt version of that one's pretty popular right now because of the rookie emblem that they stuck on it. Not sure if that was intentional or a Topps error or what. All right, cool. Oh, is it the same odds? 1 in 32? But that one's a foil, so 1 in 97. Cool. Greg Jones, Iglesias, Trey Turner, Sean Burke, record breaker Kyle Schwarber, Nick Sogard, blue Brian Hayes, and Nicky York. We have not pulled a Dylan Cruz. We pulled a Dylan Cruz insert, right? In our second box, and that's it. Brendan Donovan, Tyler Gentry, Ha-Seong Kim, Michael Conforto, strikeout leader Scooble, Chrome Trey Turner, blue border Sam Aldagiri, and Tanner Houck. Junior Caminero, Merrill Kelly, Julio Rodriguez, Mickey Mantle, George Springer, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Sal Frelick, all-time All-Star Tris Speaker. 2 all-time All-Stars. $347, just making sure that wasn't some sort of SP, but no, $349 on the Mickey Mantle. There's Nacho Alvarez, Justin Henry Malloy. Why was that backwards? Schneemann. Nothing different about it. That's just your typical Schneemann in the set. Quintana, Jacob deGrom, Austin Riley. We got 2 of these? I guess because one was foil and one wasn't. Okay. Won't complain. Both going to the Braves. Nice, Joe. Carlos Rodon and Kyle Tucker. Just double checking again. That's not. Oh, the bat's facing the normal way. No text. It's not like flip stock or anything, right? No. I don't know. Dolis Garcia, Mike Trout, Jake Berger, Victor Robles, UC Kikuchi, Jake Cronenworth, Joey Meneses, and Joey Gallo. One last pack. I got a good chunk of backs to check before we do our recap. More Heritage 25 tomorrow night. Maybe we'll do some 24 high number as well. And we'll keep that rolling through the weekend until we get to Optic on Sunday, Optic football. Bryce Harper. Cannon. Father and son, that'll go to Houston. Cedon Rafaela. Javi Assad, Connor Norby, Rafi Devers, and Edgardo Enriquez. Eduardo. All right, let's check some backs before we recap this box. Nothing there on the rookies. And the veterans. No Skeens in this box. Whoop. There's one, Sale Frelick. There's another, Carlos Rodon. Joey Meneses. Yeah, that was the first time I'd seen him. That makes sense. And that looks like it. All right, let's sleeve up these three, and then I'll recap things for tonight. As per usual, nice stack of rookies. And I put together in the same pile. These are SPs and blue parallels. Frelick, Rodon, Meneses, Aldeguerri, Hayes, Pasquantino, Rayleigh, Kirk, Rodriguez, Clase, Rushman, and Gilbert. Did I miss one? Was there Devers? That was over 400. Oh yeah, right there, right on top. Throw that one on there too. Thank you, Swatters. And then for inserts, we had Mickey Mantle, Tris Speaker, Kyle Schwarber, Ernie Banks, Aaron Judge, Roberto Clemente, Amelia Earhart, and Chuck Yeager. For top-loaded things tonight. Austin Riley was a 25th anniversary. Trey Turner Chrome. Ronald Acuna was 25th anniversary foil. Zach Wheeler Blue Speckle. Bob Stinson was a buyback. Mike Yastrzemski Chrome. Ryan King Blue Rookie. James Wood Blue Speckle Hater. Matt Waldron as well. Scooble on the refractor. Yamamoto for the insert. Danny Jansen on the Blue Speckle. Trevor McGill Chrome. Alejandro Kirk on the refractor. Barry Bonds. That one is through the years. Trey Sweeney was an SP rookie. Sean Burke rookie. Chrome. Blue Zulueta. Blake Dunn Chrome rookie. Riley Green on the Blue Speckle. Ryan Bliss. Yasmani Grandal Blue Speckle. Garcia as well. Cedric Mullins as well. And then a Chrome Alec Burleson. They could be, Josh. We can take a look at that if any of these Chromes here are also SPs. Well, that one doesn't count. That one is, though. Mike Yastrzemski on the Chrome. And Matt Waldron on the Blue Speckle. Tarek Scooble is a refractor. That text always catches me. Alejandro Kirk refractor as well. But an SP nonetheless. 432 Trey Sweeney we knew about. looks like that's going to be it. Back here, in terms of what's on the stand, we had blue, another Miami Marlin, back-to-back boxes on our parallel. Out of 150, Conine, Griffin Conine. And our hit for this one was Clubhouse Collection, Freddie Freeman. Single-player dual relic, as it says on the back. All right, guys. You know the deal from here. Facebook, Twitter, departurebreaks@gmail.com, discord.gg/departurebreaks, or the message us icon in our app, and I'll get back to you with any help you might need. I'll be back in office all day again tomorrow. I'm technically on spring break from the teaching job, but I'm not on spring break from all the office work, so I'll be here. Shoot me a line if you need me. More Heritage tomorrow. I'm going to try and do some Heritage High Number 2024 as well, just to kind of change things up a tiny bit. Maybe we'll do a mixer. I'm not sure. We'll see. Either way, you guys enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening. Almost to the weekend. We'll be there shortly. Hope to see you there tomorrow night.